Barcelona to dominate possession. Real Madrid to play on the counter-attack. They'll be hoping Real Madrid they don't concede in the early stages of the game and find a footing, find a foothold, find a way to try and compete with Barcelona, because they haven't been able to do that so far in the 2 games this season.
The recently renovated Estadio La Cartuja in Seville, upgrades completed just in time for the final. There was talk it wouldn't be ready for the final, but it is. The athletics track is gone. You can see the additional seating now, 15,000 extra seats, all undercover, and a new playing surface for this game specifically. It's a venue that's enjoyed a run of Copa del Rey finals.
Yep, and playing surface is going to be really important, isn't it? It was only a couple of weeks ago there wasn't any.
To the left side.
Barcelona play.
Stands over it. Good ball, and Jules Koundé had got free of his marker. Early out ball here for Rafinha, who kicked into life for the first time, and he was too eager to move that on to Ferran Torres. Gerard Martin. Ferran Torres, great touches, and he's got away from his defender, and a combination of Tchouaméni and Rudiger deals with that.
Just about. There we see the first breakthrough.
Let's it with Ferran Torres, and they're around Real Madrid again. Gerard Martin, a bit more composure, they could have made something of that.
Yep, they're attacking down the left flank, aren't they, which isn't a surprise. Tchouaméni was sitting deeper than the other midfield four. There's lots of bodies back in position. They can't be passive, they have to go and close line in terms of playing that offside trap.
Rodrigo makes the interception.
You see the closing down, it's so positive in Barcelona. As soon as the one player...
Vinicius. Remember that one, the first offside of the game, Terry?
Offside number 1.
It's unlikely to start the game. And the captain wears the armband tonight with Ter Stegen and Araujo on the bench. Koundé trying to get forward, it drops to Bellingham. He's lost it to De Jong. And Valverde will move it on for Real Madrid. Ceballos is caught, and he'll be relieved at that.
I think the referee probably in impressions, and that he has to, because he's playing against Lamine Yamal.
Barça que casi recupera muy cerca del área. Ceballos entrega allí con Valverde. Presiones ayudaban defensa, así lo veíamos a Rafinha. Vázquez, Pedri, lateral para el Real Madrid. Fran García, y ojo con esto, es lo que tenía miedo Ancelotti. Iba Yamal, enganchó, se la llevaba casi de casualidad en el toque. El forcejeo dentro del área, todo el Madrid atrás defendiendo. Acá viene el despeje, en el rebote va Rafinha. Está Tchouaméni, Valverde que se quedó corto. Ahí está también con la pelota, 0-0. Edición número 123, y en la mitad de la cancha Bellingham, que levantó la cabeza, le pegó el pelotazo largo para Vinicius. Vinicius, que cruza casi toda la cancha, quiso meter... Uy, qué buena pelota, qué buena pelota. Ahí está Rafinha, metió el centro de primera, no hay nadie. ¿Dónde estaba Yamal? ¿Dónde estaba Ferran? La pelota para Pedri, que hace la pausa, va por arriba, nada. No sé para quién era. Para Olmo, ventaja, pelota para Rafinha, se viene a toda velocidad en el centro, la pide Ferran.
Penal. Penal, no es penal, no es penal.
Mano, no. Pero el árbitro dice...
Estaba en el suelo.
Estaba en el suelo.
Va a pasar eso.
Yamal encara, Yamal entre 3, Yamal cayó, hay falta, el árbitro... Yamal, solito, recibe la pelota, Yamal es zurdo, encaró...
Uy, qué cerquita pasó.
¡Qué cerquita pasa esa pelota! Confunde a Courtois,
Rudiger
y a toda la defensa del Real Madrid. Pelota para Rafinha, que toca de primera. Ahora Ferran Torres, que no se animó a ir para adelante. Dejó tendido a Bellingham. Ahora sí, Rafinha con el centro. ¡El cabezazo de Koundé! Espectacular Courtois, la primera gran atajada del partido. Bien, Rodrigo tirado por el otro costado. El que lo acompaña Vinicius. Sigue Rodrigo entre dos. Bien Íñigo Martínez. Bien Íñigo Martínez. Toque corto allí, lo veíamos con Yamal, otro centro que no va a ningún lado, la tiene cancha, la pelota al borde del área, Vinicius se anima, no se anima, Fran García de zurda, Ferran Torres, en el mano a mano Asensio, Ferran Torres engancha, Ferran Torres, Yamal con la pelota, por adentro, por afuera, Yamal, lo bajan, viene la falta, están reclamando, están pidiendo tarjeta amarilla, pelota dividida, así estaba Gerard, hay laterales para quien, entre estos dos equipos por ahora, 0-0, la pierde de Jong en la mitad de la cancha que estaba reclamando falta, se recuperaba Rafinha que tampoco llega, sale bien, o intenta por lo menos el Real Madrid, otra vez Pedri con el balón, otra vez cae Rafinha, partido, acá está Yamal, otra de las figuras, encara Yamal, va por adentro, va por afuera, a ver con quién se anima, el toque, Pedri, el remate, golazo, golazo, ¡no! La puso en el ángulo. ¡Mamma mía!
Barcelona dominating the ball. Pretty good hit by Rafinha to Dani Olmo. Pedri almost invited to have another crack. He does have another crack. Doesn't get that one. Good driving run from him. Vinicius here. Chance for Real Madrid. Didn't get the angle quite right then. A second attempt. And it's turned around by Szczesny. That was a moment of promise for Real Madrid. Can they build on it? Here's the corner kick.
Back with Szczesny again. Real Madrid have substantially added to their shot.
Getting behind them, the Real Madrid supporters.
Vinicius! Wow, he flashes that one wide.
Well, the game has turned, hasn't it? With Barcelona.
Filled by Dani Olmo, the flick to Ferran Torres is sublime. Rafinha against Asensio. And that's just like his shot from a few minutes ago. 30-goal Rafinha with the opening again.
They can't be this way.
Vinicius again. Right away from Koundé. And no foul. The ball was won by Martinez. The way of the night.
He's had a few bumps and bruises, hasn't he? Advisable for Barcelona.
Mbappe goalwards and in! Kylian Mbappe has come on in this final and got Real Madrid level. His first ever Copa del Rey. We're also going to add Gavi into the mix. Tchouaméni! Just like in the semi-final, Aurelien Tchouaméni comes up big for Real Madrid. They have turned this game around in a way they have so often before.
Oh. Look to drift one in behind, and there's a problem here, and it's Torres. And Barcelona, you can't believe it, can you? He's done it again. Torres keeps coming up with big goal.
Pedri se frena ante Modric, sigue todavía, mete la bola dentro del área para Rafinha, demasiado largo, el pase se pierde por la línea de fondo, sacará de... Viene cortado el Barça, Pedri otra vez. Ha dejado balón para Ferran, ojo Ferran que puede disparar, deja la bola para Lamine Yamal, filtra una bola para Pedri, uy que bien le devuelve a Lamine Yamal, se mete dentro de la... Güler, balón para Ferran dentro del área, se hace un lío hasta que se va al suelo, él solito, por banda izquierda, le va a salir al paso Asensio, sigue todavía Rafinha, pisa área, va, ojo que puede haber penalti muy claro de Raúl Asensio sobre Rafinha, ni protesta, ni...
Interesting one.
Quickly to Real Madrid. Arda back post, Mbappe collects. And looked off. Play goes on, almost half-heartedly from Real Madrid. And the knowledge of flag would go up.
Looking at the back four of Barcelona, well, that's
There's another one of those passes in him to Ferran Torres, who looks up and saw Rafinha was arriving. But they make yards. Barcelona weren't sharp to that. Fran Garcia with a run on the outside, Araujo in the window. Brahim Diaz.
it's a tweak, isn't it? There Garcia will go.
Fran Garcia too. Ferran Torres with the movement to the near post. And it's hoovered up by Courtois.
Just allowed the white shirts to get back in position.
Fermin Lopez nearly blasted his way through players in white.
They're wasting good attacking situations.
Gavi pushes it out to Ferran Torres, who knows he has Rafinha. Challenge Valverde. Barca play on. Ferran Torres just skews that wide. Nearly had his second of the game.
Yep, he's looked sharp, and it was. I was going to say that Fermin Lopez looks like one of the players. Sets of players now look out on their feet.
The Copa del Rey's top scorer this season departs, and Pau Victor game get that far. Short, Koundé onto it to maybe win the Copa del Rey. Koundé with a killer effort. And Barcelona celebrate in Seville.